Hey, this is a 2012 Ford F-150 XLT with a 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost motor. I guess what I'm going to do to start off is just kind of let you get a look around the engine compartment here and get a little bit of a listen here. This truck runs really good. Like I told you before, this is definitely a truck I would definitely consider buying myself. It is a nice truck. It's got a lot of pickup and go power, and then you're also going to get, of course, better fuel economy with the EcoBoost motor in the V6 versus, just a standard like 5 liter or 5.4 liter V8. The exterior of this truck is in pretty good condition. There are a few scratches that I did notice. There's a few, scuffs here and a couple scratches here. Nothing major. They're all pretty small. I think probably a fair amount of them can be buffed out. I'll show you the kind of the driver's door here, where you see, they're maybe a 1/2 inch long. And there's just kind of a few random ones here. But other than that, it's also something that was considered in the price of this truck as well. So, just kind of keep walking around here for you. Kind of the same sort of deal on the passenger side door. There are a few scratches in it, but like I said again, it not very big or noticeable. I mean, you're standing, I'm standing probably 8 feet away, and I can see a couple of them, but that's about it. So again, this truck does have the topper too. It does lock up. You see there, it's got the locks. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop it open for you. It also has it's like an aftermarket pull-out piece here for the bed. This is definitely a solid unit. It's bolted down. I was told by a coworker of mine that unit probably costs at least $500 or somewhere in that ballpark. It's going to go ahead and pull all the way out too. It does not tip down or like tilt. It stays at that angle right there that you're seeing. But like I said, it is there for your convenience. It's going to keep stuff from rolling around back there. If you've got heavy stuff to put in there, you can go ahead and just pull that out, set it on there, and push it back in. You don't have to worry about it flying around back there. So definitely a cool feature of this truck. So I'm going to go ahead and pop in the interior now so you can get a look around there. I'll start with the back seat. And in the back seat here, it's very roomy. It's a Super Crew, so you're going to get a lot of leg room and head room in here. Interior is clean. There's no like cigarette burns, or it doesn't smell like anything. It's got like a new car type of odor to it. I know it does have like pushing 90,000 miles. So it doesn't smell like a brand new car, but it doesn't smell like musty or smoky or anything like that. I don't see any like real stains in this truck either. The only thing I did notice, the interior is a couple scuffs here on the vinyl. Again, that's something that we considered in the price and why it's so low. Speaking of the price, we're like $8,000 back in book on this truck. NADA value, so that's a heck of a deal. It really kind of speaks for itself, really. Here's the regular part of the cab up front. You got this fold down middle seat. It's got a little lever that all you got to do is click that in. It folds right down. You also get a cup holder, or 2 cup holders there. It does come with the Ford sync system as well. You're going to be able to Bluetooth a phone and have satellite radio if you want a subscription to it. I believe it already has like a trial subscription as of now. It's got this 12-volt charging port here. As you can see, it's got traction control. There's where you're going to have your 2-wheel, 4-wheel, knob to switch. And it's very quiet in here. It's a quiet ride. Like I said earlier, I'm driving up and down the road, hitting the gas pretty good, and It has good acceleration. I'm actually gonna just start taking it for a spin now. You've got all your standard controls here for power windows and locks. Of course, you got your cruise control, info buttons, you know, look at your trip odometers, and you can control your volume here on the steering wheel and type of media you're using, whether it's, you know, with a USB cord on your phone or your switching to AM and FM, that type of thing. So gauges here, sharp looking with that blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drive it down the road here back to the dealership. I want to show you that, you know, when I step on the brakes, the truck it goes straight. You know, it's not pulling or anything. Like I said, it's a solid ride. It's a truck that I would definitely buy myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, so you can just kind of get a glimpse. Hitting the brakes, going straight. No pulsating in the brakes, nothing like that, no noises. Just a solid truck. You know, $8,000 back a book. I know some things may sound like too good to be true. I know that we talked about that on the phone, but this truck's the real deal. You know, it's solid, it's sound, it's great value. I mean, this truck is something that could last you and your family for years. So odometer says 89,578.2 miles. Cool feature with the blinker too is it clicks back into place, but the blinker light will actually still be going. And so you don't have to, it doesn't click down, and then if you're changing lanes, you just do like a half click, and it's gonna give you the ample amount of time with the turn signal to go ahead and just make your turn and then switch your lanes, and it shuts off. So again, this is a 2012 Ford F-150 XLT with 4-wheel drive. It's got the 3.5 liter EcoBoost, and thanks for being patient on this video, and thanks for watching.